What's up, everybody? This is your boy AC, and welcome back to LA Sports Live. You guys see that thumbnail, you see the title. In response to the recent shooting in Wisconsin, the Toronto Raptors are discussing not playing in the opening game of the second round of the playoffs versus the Boston Celtics. I repeat, the Toronto Raptors are discussing possibly sitting out the first game of their playoff series versus the Celtics in protest to the recent shooting in Wisconsin. And going into the bubble, you guys remember there was initially talk about going, not going, would it take away from the current social unrest and the movement going on, and of course ultimately they decided to go ahead and play. But if you listened, the situation happened, I believe, it happened Sunday night or sometime Sunday. And if you listen to some of the interviews, or actually press conference or whatever after the playoff games yesterday, you heard player after player made mention of this situation and how they they expressed their feelings, they expressed their disgust. And today, like I just said, the Raptors and also the Boston Celtics had a discussion as well. But the Raptors are actively discussing sitting out the game in protest. We got a lot of things going on in this country, and things are not going to be fixed, if at all, but they're definitely not going to be fixed overnight. But I applaud, I don't know if they're going to sit out or not, but I will applaud the Raptors and the Celtics for at least thinking about something that they feel that they could do in support of their movement, in support of their people, or just people in general. I have to applaud these guys, for that. A lot of times you hear people talk about these NBA players and say they're spoiled brats and this, that, and the other. But excuse me, now you really see some guys, putting their money where their mouth is, or however the saying goes. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I suspect they will play. We'll probably see something at the beginning of the game, active protest. But you never know. You never know. They may actually decide not to play. They may actually decide to walk off the court. Then the NBA is going to have an interesting thing on their hands of what they're going to do about that game. But that's just the interesting development. Hey, like I always say, this is your boy AC, LA Sports Live. But when we get the news, I'm going to bring it to you. It doesn't matter if it's not always going to be about stuff on the court, but sometimes even the more interesting stuff is the stuff happens off the court. And actually, in times like these, that's the stuff that's actually more important. Anyhow, I'll wrap with y'all later.